Well, I wanted to tell you that I anticipated you going on tour with this, so I blocked your PA system for you. In 2 weeks the speakers will be out the pawn shop, but
Right.
we got this right now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This music is the backbone of all American music.
Rapper, it all stems from this stuff. It all stems, from just a bunch of dudes playing, talking about, stuff that was on their mind. That is the essence of, that is the DNA of American music. So you hope that when people hear this stuff and they hear where you're coming from a genuine place, that they gravitate towards it.
And this is it. It's something that I think a lot of people today, with music and society, they don't understand where it came from. Just, it's the emotion, it's the lyrics, it's the content, it's like all those folks who I grew up with. It's the listening and hearing them, but that's where I came from, and my life being like my life, like your life is your life, my life is my life, and that's what I most relate to. So I always wanted to do a Delta Blues album. It's one thing that I've always wanted to do.
Well, that's the goal. I think that the music that we do is to find an audience.
Like I'm not gonna come at it the same way as like Robert Johnson would.
This is where we did the record. In Mike Tyler's Dungeon, The Dungeon. Andre was here. I was there, and we just, this is where we did the record. And Delta Blues, real raw, on pretty gritty, and
in a basement, in the dungeon. See, people always talk about basement music. But they don't do it in a basement.
Right.
Like, people say garage band, but they've never been in a garage.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it was cool because it was like, come down the steps, and you look around, and you're like, okay. All right, so where are we doing this? Mike's like, just sit right there.
That's it.
Jimmy, you sit over here. I'm like, okay, so this is how we're doing it.
That's it. And then you don't feel like you're recording,
right?
Because you're not. Certain music, if it's earth, if it's natural, if it's raw music, you shouldn't have to be like behind glass and all that's cool, but this is the kind of thing I felt like you can actually do this here because it's just mainly about capturing the sound.
Right.
People don't have.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's about what's going into the microphone.
Yeah.
Not the microphones themselves.
Yeah.
It's like I think that this record sounds better than a lot of records that I've heard that have been major, that have been in big, like, expensive studios.
So this record, Boxcar Blues, is like, this is like one of my dreams to do.